Hi, my name is Michael Hahn, and I'm one of the vision application engineers here at our Floody company. Today we're taking a look at another how-to video utilizing Cognex's Easy Builder software. We're going to be taking a look at how to just basically understand and utilize Cognex's edge tools through the Easy Builder interface. What I've got right here is I've got 8 images of a card, and what we want to do, and our goal is to find the upper left-hand corner of the rectangle box that surrounds the codes that we have here. This is an application we've done a number of times in a lot of our different classes. So what I've done first of all is I've got a locate tool called locate card. That's this little crosshair right here. As we know, rule number 3 is always check your work. That looks pretty good. I'm going to move on to the 4th step here in my application steps. Inspect part. Go to the lower left hand corner. And what I want to do is I'm going to actually utilize the geometry tools. And in the geometry tools is a tool called line intersection. And line intersection, when I click add, will basically, and this, I love this feature, smart features, it finds all edges and all lines and highlights them and then allows me to pick and choose. So I'm going to zoom in here on my magnifying glass up here in the expanded toolbar set, and I want to find again the outside upper left hand corner. So I'm going to select this as my outside left edge, and then I'm going to have this as my top edge, right? And all I need is 2 lines to make an intersection, and there's my intersection. Now the nice thing that happened here within Cognex Easy Builder is that it created 3 tools, right? It created that edge 1 and edge 2, and then my line intersection. So we know rule number 4 in the 6 rules of machine vision is to always name your tools. So I'm going to call this left edge, right? And I better name my top one here. I'm going to call that top edge. That's so for anybody that's following your work or supporting it knows what's going on. And my intersection, we'll call that upper left intersection, or intersect. Okay, all right, so we've applied rule number 4 and we are set to go there. Now when they make these boxes, they make them, I guess, kind of small. I always like to make the boxes much bigger. Let's make sure that we're always finding the right edge and all that other kind of stuff. Make sure we're doing everything that we need to be doing. Now you notice when I move the boxes around, all of a sudden, if you look, if we zoom in on this, you can see that this guy is no longer finding the outer left corner. And that's because our edge tools here, the upper one is finding the correct one, but you can see here that the left edge is not. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to dive into this and just understand the basic functions of the edge tool. I'm going to double click on left edge. When I do that, I'm going to go to my settings tab down here at the bottom of my screen. I have edge contrast and then edge transition. Now what transition am I looking for? Well, you can always tell on an edge tool, if you zoom way in, right, you can always see there's an arrow. And this arrow is very important because it tells you where the datum line is. Where does everything start from, right? So I'm really going from right to left. And so when I'm looking for an edge transition, I'm really looking for dark to light. That's right. If I'm going this way, I get into dark, and I'm really looking for that outside edge, so dark to light. We have another thing that we can take a look at, and it says find by best score or last edge. Now, if we look at our tools again, there could be a lot of noise inside this box, which is actually the characters. So I want to kind of ignore that and really go for last edge. Okay, so by making these 2 changes here, I can really make this much more robust. So I'm going to do the same thing on my top edge. So edge transition, again the arrow we see is pointing up, so that's from down to up, so it's going to be again the same, dark to light. And then I want to find my last edge. Sometimes just making these simple little changes like this can really produce a much better tool set and of course at the end have a much better yield and less false rejects. All right, so now that I've done that, rule number 3, of course, is always check your work. So I'm going to move to the next image. I can see I'm in the upper left-hand corner. Good, 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 good. And I've cycled through my 8 images to prove that what we've done here now works. I hope you found this very helpful. For more information on how RR Floody Company and our team of application engineers can help you, you can always find us at rrfloody.com. Thank you.